How you doing? In the shop. Sorry I got my headphones in, but I'm trying to protect my ears a little bit. So what we're doing is, you guys have seen this already. Since I did some sketchy stuff to get it to the point where I could mount it and do what I had to do, I didn't show that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drill here. I'm going to tap it, and as you can see, I kind of made myself a mandrel, so I'll be able to screw that onto there, and I'll be able to use that, so I'll be able to turn the whole thing from one direction all at one shot, so that way I don't have to flip it around and do all that kind of stuff. So that's what we're going to do, so let's get into it. So here we are. First thing I need to do is I'm going to center drill it because I kind of have to do that. We're going to be going about halfway into this blank, so as long as I do a small countersink, we should be fine with that. So, and it's also not clear, so that'll be fine. And then for the tap that we're going to be using, we need to use a R drill, which, as you can see, my R drill is already out. It's right there. So we'll put that away. Don't need that anymore. So we have our R drill. And then the tap that we're going to be using is, it's actually a 10 millimeter 1.5 thread. And I also got it on a bottom. It's a spiral bottom tap. It actually works really well for acrylics and resins. It's one of the best taps that I found to use for that. So that's what we're going to be tapping with. So first things first, we have to take this and drill. As you can see, I already have a center hole in both sides from the centers when I turn that back a little bit. So we're going to drill this into the countersink. And then after that, we will drill it for the After that, we will drill it for the proper drill size, which is our R drill. And what I'll do is I'll set a piece of tape for the depth, so I know how far to go there. And we need a certain depth so that we can also mount it on that homemade mandrel thing that I made over there. So we'll just get started by drilling this straight, making sure that our bit is in properly. And now we're just going to drill straight down in the center. Alright. So guys, as you can see, this is what this whole process is going to be. All this. The whole thing is going to be like that. So, and we also want to make sure that we're not going to mess up what we need there. So I'm going to go get a measurement on this, and I am going to put a piece of painter's tape on it, so I know how deep I need to drill this. So I'll be right back. Alright, so as you can see, I put a piece of tape on here, and that's about how far we're going to be tapping it, well, drilling it and tapping it down. So I'm actually going to go a little bit further because I want this to bottom out against that mandrel. So let's go ahead and get this drilled. I don't want it on a high speed. go back in again, see what we got. Alright, that's the depth we need to be. So now, like I said, we'll go ahead and tap this thing to the bottom, so that way we have what I need to be able to mount this on my mandrel. So I'll get this tapped and I'll see you when I have it done. Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see, it's screwed on there, it's ready to go. So that's kind of how we're going to be doing it. So I apologize in advance. I probably won't talk through most of this because it's going to be noisy. So this is just going to be something to watch. So I'll see you guys at the end and hope you enjoy it. Alright guys, there you are. All I have to do now is just buff it out and bring out the shine. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed. You know, I enjoy doing it. Had a little bit of tear out in a couple areas, but I'm probably yelling at you guys. But overall, went pretty good. I realized I made the blank way too big for what I wanted to do, so that's why I kept turning down the one end to make it the size that I wanted it to be. So hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll put up pictures of it after it's polished at the end of this video. So have a nice day, guys. Remember, get in your shop, make something. Have a nice one, guys.